1.2.5 Leibniz's multiplication and dividing machine. Like Pascal, Gottfried Leibniz was a 17th-century scientist who recognized the value of building machines and built around 1673 a mechanical device that could do mathematical calculations and save labor too. 1.2.6 Difference engine. The first step towards the creation of computers was made by an English mathematics professor, Charles Babbage. Early on, he realized that all mathematical calculations can be broken up into simple operations which are then constantly repeated, and that these operations could be carried out by an automatic machine. In the 1820s, Charles Babbage started working on a difference engine, but after 10 years he abandoned it for the analytical engine, the real predecessor of the computer. Babbage outlined the basic elements of a modern general-purpose computer which was based on the method of finite differences. It uses only arithmetical addition and removes the need for multiplication and division, which are more difficult to implement mechanically. Charles Babbage is called the father of the computer. 1.2.7 The analytical engine. The analytical engine marks the progression from the arithmetic calculation to general-purpose computation. It was also developed by Charles Babbage. This machine was based on the principle that, for certain formulas, the difference between certain values is constant. The analytical engine has many essential features found in the modern digital computer. The engine had a store, memory, where numbers and intermediate results could be held, and a separate mill, processor, where the arithmetic processing was performed. It had an internal stock of the 4 arithmetical functions and could perform direct multiplication and division. It was also capable of functions like conditional branching, looping, iteration, microprogramming, parallel processing, latching, and polling, etc. The logical structure of the analytical engine was essentially the same as that which has dominated computer design in the electronic era. 1.2.8 Mechanical and electrical calculator. In the beginning of 19th century, the mechanical calculator was developed to perform all sorts of mathematical calculations. Up to the 1960s, it was widely used. Later, the rotating part of mechanical calculator was replaced by electric motor, so it was called the electrical calculator. 1.2.9 Modern electronic calculator. The electronic calculator used in 1960s was run with electron tubes, which was quite bulky. Later it was replaced with transistors, and as a result the size of calculators became fairly small. The modern electronic calculator can compute all kinds of mathematical computations and mathematical functions. It can also be used to store some data permanently. Some calculators have inbuilt programs to perform some complicated calculations. Modern electronic calculators contain a keyboard with buttons for digits and arithmetical operations. These calculators can perform sophisticated arithmetic and financial computations such as converting from polar to rectangular coordinates, taking square roots, computing logarithms and trigonometric relationships.